Hi everyone, my name is Gabby Matteucci, and today I'll be presenting on Starbucks and how the company consistently outperforms its competitors in service quality and customer experience. Starbucks is one of the strongest examples of a service firm that doesn't just sell a physical product, but also sells an experience and a relationship. So, Starbucks operates in the consumer discretionary sector, specifically within the restaurants and leisure industry, and even more specifically in the coffee and snack shop service category. What makes Starbucks unique is that customers choose it because of how their service is delivered, not just because they just want coffee. People go to Starbucks because it's consistent, personalized, and most importantly, convenient. In this presentation, I'm going to cover key service marketing concepts, important players and competitors, historical perspective on Starbucks, the service strategy that they use, the voice of the customer, quantitative data, and future ideas Starbucks can continue to implement as a service leader. So, for key terms, there are 5 major service marketing terms that are important for understanding Starbucks. The first term is service quality, which is meeting or exceeding customer expectations in terms of speed, friendliness, accuracy, consistency, and overall comfort. The next is customer experience management, which means shaping the touch point, which is like through the mobile apps, the ordering process, the environment in the stores, and the emotional connection that customers feel during their journey. The third is convenience. I think this is one of Starbucks' strongest advantages to it. This includes their mobile ordering apps, their drive-through expansions. There's a lot of drive-through stores now, as well as pickup-only stores. So, like, you can mobile order on your app and go in and pick up, but you can't order in store. And their store is the brand is genuinely designed around customer accessibility and low effort. So the fourth is customer lifetime value, or CLV. Starbucks maximizes CLV through its rewards program, which encourages repeat purchases and long-term loyalty. If you get a certain amount of points, then you can get free drinks. I'm pretty sure you get free birthday drinks as well. So stuff like that really encourages people to come back and buy at Starbucks. And the fifth is service differentiation. Starbucks doesn't differentiate on its prices. It differentiates through convenience, personalization, consistency, and emotion. So some important players slash competitors, they are in competition with brands such as Dunkin', Dutch Bros, Peet's, and all the local coffee shops. Dunkin' competes based on price and speed. Dunkin' is pretty quick and efficient to go to usually as well, and they're pretty cheap. Dutch Bros, they're known for their drive-through and high energy brand personality. They also have different drinks from Starbucks, such as their Rebels, which is like a slushy energy drink. So they have different products. Peet's is focused more on like artisan coffee quality, so on their coffee quality, making sure that that's the best. And local cafes often focus on just having like the unique atmosphere to them. Starbucks actually blends all of these together to have like one brand with all these advantages. It has speed, consistency, convenience, and a polished, familiar environment that customers trust. So, Starbucks was originally founded in 1971 in Seattle by 3 friends. Their names were Jerry Baldwin, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Bowker. At that time, Starbucks didn't even sell drinks. It really only sold coffee beans and equipment. It was more of like a retail store than like a coffee shop. So the real transformation happened when Howard Schultz joined the company in 1982. He first had Starbucks in like 1981 and like really liked it, and then he wanted to like join the company. And then he traveled to Italy, and after experiencing the coffee culture in Italy, he decided that Starbucks should become a place people visited, not just for coffee, but for comfort, connection, and routine. This is where the idea of the third place comes from, meaning that it's a place that's not home and not work, but like in between where you can go and like relax and hang out and have a coffee and just simply relax during your day. This shift turned Starbucks from a simple coffee retailer into a service-driven experience brand, and the company then rapidly grew to a global expansion, and it was focusing on convenient locations such as airports, college campuses. Target has a partnership with them now, so you can get Starbucks coffee at Target, and a lot of the drive-through locations. Convenience has always been at the core of its strategy. So again, talking about their service strategy. It's built around four core strategies. The first is convenience. Mobile order and pay lets customers skip the line entirely. Drive-through stores have become some of Starbucks' most highest performing units, and in big cities, pickup only stores make grabbing a drink incredibly fast. The second is personalization. Drinks can be customized in a lot of different ways, from different milks, syrups, temperatures, everything. Um, and the Starbucks app will remember like all of your drinks and also like where you order from. So it makes that super quick and easy, like to just go back and reorder a coffee the next day from the same coffee shop. Um, the third one is consistency. So Starbucks invests in training and standardization. So drinks and service feel the same everywhere. Doesn't matter if you're here in Nashville, in California, in New York, even abroad, like in Paris. And the fourth service strategy is emotion, which connects back to that third place concept that we talked about. Seasonal drinks, which I know a lot of people love their seasonal drinks, so that they have formed like an emotional connection to that. They have usually pretty friendly staff, and their store environments are usually pretty warm and friendly, which makes them emotionally comforting for a lot of customers. So, customers say that Starbucks is reliable, convenient, and consistent. They trust the brand to deliver on the same quality every time they go. They show that customers appreciate the combination of drinks. They appreciate friendly employees and fast services, especially through the mobile ordering apps and the drive-throughs. The overall message is kind of just that Starbucks is reliable, dependable, pretty much the same time every time you go. So, for quantitative details, looking at the numbers, the US coffee and snack shop industry is worth over $72 billion annually, which shows how large and competitive this service category is. Starbucks is officially classified under NAICS 722513, which is limited service restaurants and operates within the consumer discretionary sector. Starbucks currently has over 40,000 stores worldwide, which makes it the largest coffee house chain globally. And in 2024, Starbucks had approximately 32.6 billion in net revenue, and the Starbucks Reward Program has over 30 million members, active members, which shows just how effective Starbucks is at building brand loyalty long term. So, over 30% of Starbucks US transactions happen through the mobile app. And it also says that drive through locations outperform like places where you go in and order because it's convenience. And that directly impacts customer satisfaction and revenue. So, looking ahead, Starbucks is investing in automation to improve speed and consistency in their stores. This includes things like automated espresso machines, automatic milk steaming systems, and cold beverage dispensing machines, which will all reduce barista workload and kind of take that load off of them and hopefully improve the speed of getting drinks out to everyone. Starbucks is also expanding AI generated recommendations through the app and to personalize drink and suggestions. The company plans to open more drive-through and pickup only locations, which is really convenient as that becomes a key driver of customer satisfaction. I think a lot of people go to Starbucks more when there's a drive-through. It's just easier, or you can just run in and pick something up. It's just a lot easier for customers. And then globally, Starbucks is planning to expand in Asia, so they're trying to break out into, I guess, the Asian culture right now. And build more stores there, and that's its plan globally. So, in conclusion, Starbucks is successful because it focuses on sector service quality, emotional connection, personalization, and most importantly, convenience. The brand doesn't just sell coffee; it sells an experience that fits into people's routines. By understanding the customer's needs and consistently innovating in convenience and service delivery, Starbucks has become a leader in the multi-billion-dollar service industry. Thank you. And then these are my references.